Hey, my friend AI, how are you today?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I have a very interesting topic to discuss with you. Are you ready to dive into details?
Absolutely, I'm ready. What's the topic?
My topic is acupuncture. I also would like, very detailed answers if you don't mind. You can make them long when necessary, but you can sometimes make them short.
Got it. Feel free to ask your questions about acupuncture, and I'll give you the details you need.
I would like you to start with a detailed definition.
Acupuncture is a traditional Chinese medicine practice that involves inserting very thin needles into specific points on the body. These points, known as acupuncture points, are located along pathways called meridians, which are believed to connect various organs and systems. The goal of acupuncture is to balance the body's energy, or qi, pronounced chi, and restore harmony to promote healing and well being. This practice is based on the idea that energy flows through the body in a balanced way, and disruptions in this flow can lead to illness or pain. By stimulating these points with needles, acupuncture aims to correct these imbalances and improve overall health.
Let's get started with something you said in the definition. You said it's a traditional medicine. Does that mean it's not approved among modern sciences and modern medicines? If yes, what makes it unacceptable by modern science and among modern doctors? And why did you say it treats pain, stress, and various health conditions? Is that true?
Acupuncture is indeed considered a traditional medicine, and its acceptance varies within the modern medical community. It's been practiced for thousands of years in China and other parts of Asia. In modern science, its acceptance is mixed. Some studies and clinical trials suggest that acupuncture can be effective for certain conditions, such as chronic pain, stress, and nausea. For example, it has shown potential benefits in treating back pain, migraines, and arthritis. However, the evidence is often considered inconclusive or lacking in consistency. One reason modern medicine might be skeptical is that acupuncture's mechanisms aren't fully understood in terms of Western medical science. While acupuncture is thought to stimulate the nervous system, leading to pain relief and other benefits, there isn't a complete scientific explanation for how it works. Also, the results can vary widely among individuals, making it hard to standardize or predict outcomes. Despite these issues, acupuncture is often used as a complementary treatment in many healthcare settings, especially for pain management and stress relief. It's important for patients to consult with their healthcare providers to determine if it's appropriate for their specific condition.
If the energy called chi and how it is explained doesn't make sense scientifically, why the WHO and the NIH accept it? But before you dive into this question, can you please explain first the chi and its alleged methods of working?
Certainly, in traditional Chinese medicine, qi, pronounced qi, is considered a vital energy or life force that flows through the body along pathways called meridians. It's believed that qi influences physical health, emotional balance, and overall well being. The concept is central to acupuncture and other Chinese medical practices. According to this system, qi needs to be balanced and flow freely for good health. When qi is blocked, deficient, or in excess, it can lead to illness or pain. Acupuncture aims to correct these imbalances by stimulating specific points along the meridians, thus restoring the proper flow of qi. In terms of how it works, the idea is that inserting needles at these acupuncture points can influence the flow of qi, helping to restore balance and improve health. This stimulation is thought to affect the nervous system, release endorphins, and promote blood circulation, which can contribute to pain relief and other therapeutic effects. Now, Regarding the acceptance by organizations like the World Health Organization, WHO, and the National Institutes of Health, NIH, it's not necessarily about validating qi as a scientific concept, but recognizing that acupuncture may have beneficial effects for certain conditions. The WHO and NIH support acupuncture as a complementary approach because some research suggests it can be effective for various issues, particularly pain management. They emphasize using it in conjunction with conventional treatments rather than as a replacement.
Okay, so the chi energy is not recognizable using measurements that modern science uses when they measure, for example, the potential and kinetic energy in physics.
That's correct. Qi, as described in traditional Chinese medicine, doesn't align with the concepts of energy used in modern physics, such as potential or kinetic energy. Modern science typically measures energy in physical terms, like heat, electricity, or mechanical energy, using standardized methods and instruments. Qi is more of a philosophical and holistic concept rather than a quantifiable physical entity. It's a way of understanding health and balance from a traditional perspective, but it doesn't have a direct measurement or equivalent in the scientific frameworks used in physics.
Okay, so it's not measurable, which means it's not controllable. We cannot control it using any methods. So, talking about chi energy is just alleged. Don't you think it's absurd to even call it energy?
It can seem that way from a scientific perspective. In modern terms, calling qi energy might be seen as metaphorical rather than literal, since it doesn't align with how energy is understood in physics. The term energy, in qi's context, is more about describing a holistic and dynamic concept of balance and health, rather than something that can be directly measured or manipulated like physical energy. For many, it's a useful way to conceptualize well being and treatment, but it doesn't fit neatly into the scientific framework used to understand physical phenomena.
From what I understand, the acupuncture has nothing to do with real science. Why did the WHO and the NIH accept it even if only as a complementary healing? Don't you think this is just a way to earn some money?
It's understandable to have concerns about the motivations behind the acceptance of acupuncture. The WHO and NIH recognize acupuncture primarily because research and clinical experience suggest it can provide benefits, particularly for pain management and certain other conditions. Their endorsement often focuses on its potential as a complementary therapy rather than validating the traditional concepts like qi. The acceptance isn't necessarily about making money, but rather about acknowledging that some patients find value in acupuncture. This recognition allows patients to explore it as an option alongside conventional treatments. It's about offering a broader range of choices for managing health, especially when traditional methods may not be effective or suitable for everyone.
These potential motivations behind the acceptance of acupuncture is actually the reason some people tend to believe more in alternative medicines. Can you think of any other causes other than conspiracy theory?
Yes, there are several factors that might contribute to why people turn to alternative medicines like acupuncture beyond conspiracy theories. One reason is personal experience. Many individuals find relief or benefit from alternative therapies, which can lead them to trust and advocate for these methods. There's also the appeal of holistic approaches, which often emphasize treating the whole person rather than just symptoms. Additionally, some people turn to alternative medicine when conventional treatments don't fully address their needs or cause undesirable side effects. Cultural factors also play a role. In many cultures, alternative medicine has a long history and is integrated into traditional practices. For some, the promise of personalized care and natural remedies is more appealing than standardized treatments. Ultimately, it's about individual preferences and experiences. And while there are valid criticisms and limitations, the appeal of alternative medicine often lies in the personal and cultural significance it holds for many people.
Let's consider the dissatisfaction with the conventional medicine. Uh, do you think their tendency is reasonable?
Dissatisfaction with conventional medicine can be reasonable in some cases. Conventional medicine has limitations, and not all treatments work for everyone. Some people may experience side effects, lack of effectiveness, or feel that their holistic needs aren't being addressed. Alternative therapies, including acupuncture, often offer different approaches that some find more appealing or effective, especially if conventional methods haven't resolved their issues. It's also worth noting that conventional medicine and alternative practices can sometimes complement each other, providing a more comprehensive approach to health. Ultimately, it's about finding what works best for each individual, and many people seek alternatives because they haven't found sufficient relief or satisfaction with conventional options alone.
Can you give me a clear image about holistic approaches?
Holistic approaches focus on treating the whole person rather than just addressing specific symptoms or diseases. They consider physical, emotional, mental, and social aspects of health. The idea is that all these parts are interconnected and contribute to overall well being. For example, in a holistic approach, a treatment plan might include not just medications, but also lifestyle changes, stress management, and dietary adjustments. The goal is to achieve balance and harmony across all aspects of a person's life, which is believed to support better overall health and healing. It's about understanding that health isn't just the absence of illness, but also involves how well a person functions in various areas of life.
But sometimes, medically speaking, we need to address specific issues, even if, in some cases, in modern medicines, in modern sciences, we all know that it is true that sometimes they address some issues at in the same times they consider side effects because they know it's not only the main problem but that it's gonna be affected. So what do you think?
You're right. Conventional medicine often focuses on addressing specific issues directly, such as treating a disease or managing a particular symptom. This targeted approach is effective for many conditions and is based on scientific evidence and clinical research. However, conventional treatments can come with side effects, and managing these side effects is an important part of medical care. This is where the holistic approach can complement conventional methods. By addressing broader aspects of a person's health, such as lifestyle, mental well being, and overall balance, holistic practices aim to mitigate side effects and support overall recovery. In essence, combining both approaches can sometimes offer a more comprehensive care plan, addressing immediate medical needs while also considering the patient's overall health and well being.
From what I understand, a holistic approach in medicines is just a relative concept, or do you think it's just a nonsense concept?
The holistic approach is a valid concept in medicine, though its interpretation can vary. It's not nonsense. Rather, it's a different way of viewing health. Holistic medicine aims to treat the whole person, including their physical, emotional, and social aspects, rather than just focusing on specific symptoms or diseases. It complements conventional medicine by addressing factors that might affect overall well being. For example, managing stress or improving nutrition can support recovery and improve quality of life alongside medical treatments. While it might not always fit neatly into scientific frameworks, many people find it useful in enhancing their overall health and managing conditions. So, while it's a relative concept, it's meaningful to those who seek a more integrated approach to their health.
Okay, that makes sense. Don't you think this holistic approach in medicines is more related to the placebo some people receive when receiving some treatments from what we call alternative medicines?
It's true that the placebo effect can play a role in treatments, including those from alternative medicine. The placebo effect occurs when a person experiences improvements in their condition due to their belief in the treatment, even if the treatment itself has no specific therapeutic effect. In holistic medicine, the emphasis on the therapeutic relationship, patient expectations, and overall well being can contribute to positive outcomes. The holistic approach often involves a lot of personal attention and care, which can enhance the placebo effect. However, many holistic practices, like acupuncture, have shown benefits beyond the placebo effect in some studies. It's not just about the placebo. It's also about how these approaches can integrate with conventional treatments to support overall health and healing.
I think there is another factor which is very important when it comes to this tendency we're talking about here. A lot of people find it so challenging to make a difference between the scientific research and hearing anecdotes and personal experiences. What they should know, what we all should know, is there is a very huge difference between anecdotes and personal experiences, even if they are true. What do you think the modern science and the modern medicines are based on when it comes to reality and modern science?
Modern science and medicine rely heavily on rigorous methods to evaluate treatments and health interventions. This includes controlled experiments, clinical trials, and systematic reviews. Here's how modern science approaches these issues. 1. Controlled experiments. Researchers conduct experiments with control groups and experimental groups to test the effectiveness of treatments. This helps isolate the effects of the treatment from other variables. 2. Clinical trials. These are well-structured studies conducted in phases to assess safety, efficacy, and side effects of new treatments. They involve large numbers of participants and use randomization to reduce biases. 3. Systematic reviews and meta-analyses. These methods combine results from multiple studies to provide a more comprehensive view of a treatment's effectiveness. They evaluate the quality and consistency of evidence across different studies. 4. Peer review. Research findings are reviewed by other experts in the field before they are published, ensuring that the methods and conclusions are sound and reliable. Anecdotes and personal experiences, while valuable for understanding individual perspectives, don't provide the same level of evidence. They can be influenced by many factors, including placebo effects, individual variations, and biases. Modern science aims to minimize these factors through structured and replicable research methods to establish what works reliably and safely for the general population.
I agree that modern science relies heavily on rigorous methodologies, including controlled experiments and peer reviewed, as you said, peer reviewed research. Uh, but as a researcher, where do I find these research and how do I know it's heavily based on rigorous methodologies?
To find high quality research, you can use several reputable sources. 1. Academic databases. Websites like PubMed, Google Scholar, and JSTOR provide access to peer reviewed journals and research papers. These platforms allow you to search for specific topics and view studies related to your field of interest. 2. University libraries. Many universities offer access to academic journals and research databases. If you're affiliated with a university, you can use their resources. 3. Professional journals. Look for journals with a strong reputation in the field, such as The Lancet, New England Journal of Medicine, or Journal of the American Medical Association. These journals are known for rigorous peer review. 4. Systematic reviews. Reviews and meta-analyses published in reputable journals can provide a comprehensive overview of the evidence on a particular topic. They synthesize findings from multiple studies, often highlighting the strength of evidence and methodologies used. To evaluate the rigor of a study, consider the following. Study design. Look for randomized controlled trials, RCTs, and well-designed observational studies. Sample size. Larger sample sizes generally provide more reliable results. Methodology. Check if the study uses appropriate and transparent methods. Confirm that the research has been reviewed by experts in the field before publication. Reproducibility. Reliable studies should be reproducible by other researchers under similar conditions. Assessing these factors will help ensure you're relying on high quality and credible research.
Thank you. As a critical thinker, I would like to use modern science, including the AI, since we are living right now in the AI era. Could I use you as an AI to find some reliable sources where I can find exactly what I need?
Yes, I can help you find reliable sources. If you tell me what specific topics or research areas you're interested in, I can guide you on where to look or provide some recommendations for databases and journals. While I can't browse the web in real time, I can suggest tools and strategies to help you access high quality research and information.
I would like to know more about our topic, which is acupuncture, the whole reality uh, about acupuncture. And also, I would like your opinion using other AIs. What I want from you is giving me other suggestions which AIs I could base my research on in order to make my results, my outcomes reliable and logical.
To dive deeper into acupuncture and ensure your research is well rounded, you can use various AI tools and resources. 1. Google Scholar, an AI powered search engine for academic research. It can help you find a wide range of peer reviewed articles and research papers on acupuncture. 2. Semantic Scholar. This AI tool helps you discover research papers and extract key insights from academic literature. It's useful for finding relevant studies and understanding trends in research. 3. PubMed, a database specifically for biomedical literature. It uses AI algorithms to help you find articles on medical topics, including acupuncture. 4. ResearchGate, a network where researchers share papers and results. You can often access full texts and ask authors directly for more information. AI-powered research tools. Platforms like iris.ai use AI to help researchers find and understand relevant scientific papers. They can assist in identifying key studies and concepts related to acupuncture. Using these tools, you can gather comprehensive and reliable information about acupuncture and its scientific standing.
Do you think using AI tools to access the online database is as much effective as the classical methods like going inside the libraries and searching for books to access reliable information? Do you think this is a part of critical thinking and critical and logical research?
Yes, using AI tools for accessing online databases can be as effective as traditional methods, and it's a crucial part of modern critical thinking and research. AI tools provide quick access to a vast array of information and can help streamline the search process, making it easier to find relevant and reliable sources. However, traditional methods like visiting libraries and consulting physical books still hold value. Libraries offer access to rare or specialized materials and often provide expert assistance. Incorporating both AI tools and traditional methods can enhance your research. AI tools can handle large volumes of data and provide efficiency, while traditional methods can offer depth and context. Combining these approaches supports a more comprehensive and critical approach to research.
Don't you think when an AI is analyzing a very large data could result in a confirmation bias when treating the information instead of giving a reliable results in information?
Yes, AI tools can sometimes exhibit confirmation bias if they're designed or trained in a way that emphasizes certain types of information or patterns over others. This can happen if the data used to train the AI is biased, or if the algorithms prioritize information that aligns with prevailing trends. To mitigate this risk, it's important to use AI tools with transparency about their data sources and methodologies. Additionally, cross-referencing AI findings with other sources, including peer-reviewed journals and expert opinions, helps ensure a more balanced and accurate understanding. Combining AI analysis with traditional research methods can help reduce bias and provide a more reliable and comprehensive view of the information.
Okay, are you trained to be biased when looking for information?
I'm designed to provide balanced and accurate information based on a wide range of sources. However, I rely on the data and patterns I was trained on, which means there can be inherent biases in the data itself. I aim to present information objectively and fairly, but it's always a good idea to cross check information from multiple sources to ensure a well rounded understanding.
How am I supposed to believe you? Your word against mine, or what?
It's understandable to be cautious. To build trust, you can cross check the information I provide with other reliable sources. For instance, you can verify details through peer reviewed research, expert opinions, or reputable databases. Combining multiple sources helps ensure you get a comprehensive and accurate picture.
Thank you for your information. I appreciate the discussion.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you have any more questions or need further information, feel free to ask.